That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks.
Magical plants.
I'm glad.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Protego!
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Never seen devil snare in the wild.
Hello.
My family loves going to the Quick. Father was on the Barnton amateur team for a bit.
There be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never...
Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you...
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember?
Ah, yes, we met.
Listen, anyone with... I'm just missing one tiny last...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared... and free of clutter.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh!
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Speaking of stars...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
That's the last.
As far as I can see, the only place...
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't...
I'm sorry the other students weren't...
Nah.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I don't...
Do you have any suggestions on how to...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, I'll be back to playing Snake.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos. Leviosa. Reparo. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Leviosa!
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Reparo! Reparo! Levioso! Revelio! Reparo! Revelio! Incendio!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can always tell the first-year Hufflepuffs. I like sitting around the fire in the common room after a long day. Especially if we've had potions. Much cozier than the Great Hall.
Levioso! Reparo!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
spare a moment? I could use your help.
Fills off.
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Levioso! Incendio!
Have our gratitude. It has been our pleasure. Let us keep our heads around this. Oh, I'm too sorry. I didn't mean...
Revelio. Lumos. Yeah. Accio! Revelio.